That's what he was saying. Yeah. Nationally, he was our national security analyst, and he had questioned Trump's fitness to be in the office. As if long distance, he can analyze this guy's psyche from television without even seeing him. He's got some kind of PhD in doing that. And then people believe it. Well, it's credibility. James Clapper, national security analyst, name recognition. So people say, oh, my God, if James Clapper is saying it, then maybe Trump is really crazy. And basically alluding that, he's ready to just leave office. So again, just planting these narratives from the left. This is more of what the left is doing to poison the waters, bring out as many people as possible, not just disenfranchise people from past Obama administration, but they don't have anything to do, so they become pundits. And this is their way of slapping back because they have nothing else to do with their lives because they're not in the administration anymore. And, of course, Trump doesn't want anything to do with them. Who would? How much good did they really do when they were actually in the position they were in anyways? Just think about the cabinet that he had. I'm liking the cabinet a whole lot better, and I think Kelly's doing a great job getting that White House squared away. How about that? That's a beautiful thing. I'm starting to feel really encouraged about that. And by the way, another encouragement thing, Donald Trump's going to build the wall one way or another. House Speaker Paul Ryan was speaking out against President Trump's comments a day earlier in which President warned that he would close down the federal government if lawmakers don't deliver a spending bill that pays for the U.S.-Mexican border wall. He says, I don't think a government shutdown is necessary, and I don't think most people want to see a government shutdown, ourselves included, Ryan said in a news conference at the Intel Corp facility in Oregon. Ryan said that the House already approved some funding for the wall, but stressed that more time would be needed to implement the plan. The measure faces an uncertain future in the Senate, where Democrats and moderates have greater sway. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders told reporters traveling aboard Air Force One that Trump had made no secret that getting the wall built is priority. She says he's looking forward to working with Congress to get it done. I think Trump threatening the standoff to close down our government, build that wall, I think is a great message. Now, supposedly, Trump and McConnell are making amends, even though Trump criticized McConnell for the failure to pass the health care bill. But he's going to need him. Senate Dems have estimated that the wall could cost as much as $70 billion, and at least 3 have said that they will not support the so-called continuing resolution, which is a placeholder for a full budget if it includes money for the wall. So we'll see if Mitch, old school politics, can get this job done, because it's going to take everything and then some to persuade them to get this thing done. And they don't want a government shutdown. They don't want to do it. I mean, this is sad. And believe me, if they can't get any of this stuff done, there is going to be growing frustrations on so many levels. It's not even going to be funny. It's going to be the Congress that can't. And you know what? How much control that Republicans have right now. If they can't get something done here, they're going to really be thinking about their job status, their situation come up in 2020 for many of them. I would be really worried and concerned. I think McConnell thought that he could tool with Trump a little bit more than he does because of the approval ratings. And in the past, that was true. But that's not persuading Trump to stick to his guns. And I think Kellyanne Conway coming on the news stations, and as well as Newt Gingrich and so many others. Trump's going to be Trump. He's going to stick to his guns and his campaign promises. That's what people elected him to do, and I think Trump is not going to forget it, and he's not going to back down from that. And I think they need to realize this was promises, and he means to stick to his promises. This wasn't like Obama hope and change promises. This was meant to be, and anybody that's been to any of his rallies, this was the constant theme of all those rallies, and why people again voted for Donald Trump. Remember, FYI? I remember. And so does anybody else that pulled that lever for Donald Trump. He's going to build the wall one way or another, folks. If it takes a government shutdown, I say so be it. Let it happen. Maybe they'll think twice about it when they come back up to vote for it. Up and down, Dems and Republicans. We need to protect our country, and God, we don't want another incident or two to happen where finally we say, hey, build the wall. Complacency does this. That's why Bush W said, be vigilant. I think a lot of people's memories are very short in America and quickly forget what other politicians have said or done. This is in recent memory for Donald Trump, at least. We do remember. For the people, all the best. May God bless.